Hi, minasan konnichiwa. Welcome back to yet another episode of Japanese fighting games lingo or格闘ゲーム用語 episode 2. So if you haven't checked out episode 1, make sure you do check it out. I'll provide the link on the screen and in the description and so on. And to those who have seen it, do you still remember the words that I've introduced in the first video? So in today's episode, I will be using footage from Guilty Gear Revelator 2. If you don't play Guilty Gear, although you should, do not worry because I have picked words and lingos that is pretty common and can be used in not just this game but multiple different video games. Without wasting any more time, let's rock! You know, in English usually people will say like let's play GG. In Japanese they say guilty. They shorten the Guilty Gear into guilty, and let's play GG is giluti ya rou ze. Giluti ya rou ze. Hashtag play GG. So that's the first word. Remember that. Make sure you know the name of the game that you play. Let's move on. Next word is gonna be. Let's play this video here.
Alamak.
Our first word or first few words are gonna be waza. Waza is move, and I'm just gonna introduce you to two of different wazas or moves, which is sujo waza, which is normal moves, and hitsatsu waza. Hitsatsu waza is special move. It's very common for fighting games to have these two types of wazas of moves. Okay, that on the. Okay, what the pink Zato did just now is a 6P or like forward punch, and that can be considered as sujo waza, which is normal move. And the note, okay, the one that Ino on the left side, the one that shoots the note, the green note from her hat. Okay, that's what we call a hitsatsu waza. Alright, for the next word, let's take a look at this footage first. Okay, so as you can see there, the next word is going to be gaardo kouchoku. Gaardo kouchoku. Gaardo kouchoku is block stun. Okay, block stun, if you're not familiar with this term in fighting games, is when you block something in fighting games, you will be, stunned for a certain duration. Some move put you in a very small stun, but certain moves, like Leo's move just now, after blocking that, basically I'm put in a lot of block stun that Leo will be able to move to keep attacking me. Okay, here the Ino is trying to like do an attack towards me. Okay, and this moment here, you can see there's a word just blinking on the right side of the screen. Okay, next word is gonna be chokuzen gaardo. Chokuzen gaardo or chokuga or chokuga. Chokuzen gaardo means instant block. At least in Guilty Gear it's called instant block or IB, or in other games you might have heard of just guard, just blocking, just defend and all that. So the keyword here is just. Chokuzen means like literally means right before. Okay, right before. Chokuzen, you're blocking the move right before it hits you, right before it makes contact, and in this case instant block reduces the block stun. It's crucial in Guilty Gear because certain move in this game is only punishable if you instant block them, only if you chokuzen gaardo. Although chokuzen gaardo is a long word, in normal discussion you're probably gonna use chokuga. Kono waza o chokuga shinai to kakuhan torenai. So basically this move, if you don't instant block it, you cannot get a punish. Okay, for the next word, I'm gonna play this video first and maybe you can try to guess what is the word I'm gonna. If you guess unga, that's close, but no, unga is not the word. The word that I'm going to introduce you to here is taku. Taku here means mix up. It means options or selection. When you're being mixed up, you're basically being presented with a choice. Like, okay, do I block low? Do I block high? Do I block overhead? It's very common. Taku is a ni taku. Ni is two in Japanese, so ni taku is two options. Literally means two options, and mix up that has two options, usually we call them 50-50 in English. In English, any mix up that has two main options, usually they have more than two options, but you only consider like two main ones. There's also another word which is gyaku taku. Gyaku is reverse, so it's reverse mix up. So this usually is something that apply to characters that have a invincible move, invisible reversal move. Usually it's the guy on the offense who's like doing the mix up. So when I put you in a position where if I try to attack you, even though I'm at an advantage, I try to keep attacking you, but you have that move with invincible properties like the Dragon Punch, you can do that and it will hit me. That's a Gyakutaku. That's a reverse mix up. Okay, so there you can see that the Axel is trying to keep attacking, keep pressuring the Leo, but the Leo, okay, exactly what that's a perfect example of gyakutaku, okay, which is a reverse mix-up. And another word I'm going to introduce you in for this segment is called warikomi. Warikomi means interruption, interrupt. Warikomi is, in this case, it's the Leo, the Axel did this, okay, did an attack, and the Leo did a invincible move, which is his DP, flash kick, this move, okay. So it has invincible, so it won't get hit by that Axel attack. So that attack was interrupted by another attack. So that's what we call warikomi. Hey! Okay, I get thrown here, right? Okay.
I jump key, man.
Okay, that's another warikomi. The difference between this and the previous clip is the Leo did a DP which has invincible frames, meaning that it's totally invincible at the start. Okay, so usually warikomi is something that related with gyakutaku, especially if it's used with DP like just now. But it also can be done with a fast move. So warikomi or interruption usually can be done either with invincible reversal move or a fast move, usually a light button. Okay, a light punch or whatever, depending on the game. What is your fast button? Okay, fast button that starts really fast. So in this case, I use a standing punch. All right, the last word of the day is gonna be atemi or atemi waza. Okay, what does it mean? I'm gonna show this clip first. Okay, that's the atemi waza.
Yeah, he's like nine.
That is also an atemi. So atemi is what we call a parry. Atemi waza is a move that has parry properties. So a lot of the things that I mentioned today, like what you call it, warikomi, gyakutaku, and atemi, it usually involves some kind of read, okay, reads or prediction or anticipation. So in Japanese, the read, okay, when you read your opponent, you basically guess them, you predict that they're gonna do something. The common word is yomi. Okay, I think even if you don't know Japanese, you probably have heard this in fighting games. Yomi, another word for prediction, is yosoku. But ryomi is actually short for sakiyomi. Sakiyomi is meaning that you read the move in advance. Before the opponent throws the punch, you already read that the punch is coming. So you yomi that the punch is coming, then you do a atemi waza. Okay? Okay, I'm just gonna give an example. Tatoeba, aite no waza o yonde warikonde iku. So I think that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. And if you like the video, please help me out by hitting the like button, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment. If you have any feedback, if you want to say anything, if you like the video, let me know in the comments below. What do you want to see in the future? Recommendations, please do so. And help me share out this video to other people on social media and whatnot. I greatly appreciate that. So for your information, the next video in this series is gonna be based on Tekken. So for Tekken, there might be more Tekken specific words, lingos, because it's a 3D game, so some of the words might not be applied to 2D. Okay, but yeah, stay tuned for that. Until next time, sore dewa, peace.